Well, Johnny, who's got the number one song? Oh. Is it number 2 this week?
It's number 2.
Ah! Well, it was the number 1 song in the country last week anyway.
It was.
You should play it.
It was.
It was. It's a doozy.
All right, I wrote this one with...
Out me.
Out here. With Phil Barton and John Stone.
Good guys. I hate them. Good guys.
This is, yeah.
I'll follow along.
All right.
Not get in the way.
Last night out of the blue, drifting off to the evening news. You asked, honey, what would you do if you'd never met me? I just laughed, said I don't know. I could take a couple guesses though. Then I tried to dig real deep. Said, darling, honestly, I do a lot more offshore fishing. I'd probably eat more drive-through chicken, take a few strokes off of my golf game. If I'd have never known your name, I'd still be driving that old green Nova. I probably never would have heard of yoga. I'd be a better football fan. But if I was a single man, alone and out there on the loose, well, I'd be looking for a woman like you. Well, I could tell that got her attention, so I said, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I wouldn't trade a single day for 100 years the other way. She just smiled and rolled her eyes, 'cause she's heard all of my lines. So I said, come on, girl, seriously. If I hadn't been so lucky, I'd be shooting pool in my bachelor pad, playing bass in my cover band. I'd be stocking up cold Bud Light for poker every Tuesday night, yeah. There'd be a dirt bike in the shed, not one throw pillow on the bed. I'd keep my cash in a coffee can. But if I was a single man, alone and out there on the loose, well, I'd be looking for a woman like you. Well, she knows what a mess I'd be if I didn't have her here. But to be sure, I whispered in her ear, you know I get sick deep sea fishing, and you make the best fried chicken. I got a hopeless golf game, I love the sound of your name. I might miss that old green Nova, but I love watching you do yoga. I take a gold band on my hand over being a single man. 'Cause honestly, I don't know what I'd do if I never met a woman like you.
Did I say off your hand?
I take a gold band off my hand.
That's why you didn't let me write on the song.
You didn't say that. In the middle of it, I was like, huh?
Oh, so you want her to... I get it.
Yeah. No, that one I wrote about my girlfriend Janelle, who's totally awesome and everything that's in the song. So
You know what's funny? I heard a songwriter talking to you last night and saying that he'd basically written that, like, he'd had that idea and wanted to write that song for a long... And that's going to happen all the time.
Well, yeah.
Like, every day a songwriter's going to come up to you
yeah, I
and
wrote
say,
that one.
Man, I wrote that song. I've heard that.
Well, no, he
Like,
said it in a way where he was like, I think what he meant was that his wife he would always say, like, where would you be if you didn't have me, kind of thing. And he'd always go, well, I'd be doing this and that and that. And he listed off, and he said, I never thought to make the song out of it, which in a way was kind of a compliment because it validates the fact that we wrote a song about it, the fact that someone out there actually, does that. Yeah.
That's why it's so popular, I think.
That's a great one, man.
Everybody does that.
It's number 2 now, though.
Maybe it'll work its way back up. Now that he took the gold band off his hand instead of putting it on.
It's a whole different song.